Let's bring up Laura Cottam Sajbel. Did I ever say it right?
Pretty close.
Better than the very first time I ever tried it. Sajbel.
Just like it looks,
Okay.
right? S-A-J-B-E-L.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and I need bifocals, so sorry I'm not being vain. I can't read
Her
it.
poem, by the way, is in the week of the February overview.
All right, it's called Central Texas Midwinter. One perfect morning, winter lifts its pall. Sun shafts radiate through lacy cedar, refract shimmery prisms onto creek-bottom limestone beneath ripples of clear, icy water. Stark black pecan branches practice fractal geometry against a tablet of sapphire, and graceful live oaks wax philosophical over centuries of seasons. Breathtaking is a glimpse of a cardinal in snow. Brilliant scarlet berries artfully dot the bare limbs of an arching possum haw. Basho had his cherry blossoms. I have my possum haw berries. This one is from an anthology that the Women at the Well House put out. It's a transitional home for women coming out of prison, and the poem is called Triage. A veil of thick brown curls falls around her face, terracotta skin and feral eyes. Santa Maria in frayed jeans and t-shirt, no ring, no bra, no inglés. She faces trial alone for a conception only as immaculate as the sterile room where her child was born. No fanfare, no shepherd to guide her through this foreign land of porcelain faces on the streets where family is a clique wearing blues or reds. She cradles her baby in flannel, waiting her turn in the white-blue light of the clinic. Daydreams of christenings and birthdays shut out the chaos. She takes solace in his cries, the bond implied a priceless gift, no matter how it's wrapped.
Time for Austin's own Bruce McCandless. His poem is in the May. Oh, did I get him? I missed it. Sorry. Well, in that case, I think we are down to the last two. And that would be our two of the four poets in the calendar this year whose poems were nominated by us for pushcart prizes. So I thought we'd save those for the very end. And the first one will be Judy Jensen of Austin, Texas. Her poem is in the week of July 26. Judy Jensen.
Hello. Hello. Adrift, the body senselessly resists. Nothing is as it was. The day fully occupied, but scarcely registered. The alarm of a red fox from field to fallow field. The flight of rock doves into the oak's open arms. Clouds hurtle across steel skies. To slow is to fall. The open hymnal, open grave, open uninscribable surface of water. Rock and root slowly draw rain up through grass blade and branch, leaf and rough light. An uncle steps forward and wordlessly tucks a daisy under into the dirt.
And that leaves last but not least, by any means, our other pushcart nominee that is here tonight, Rebecca Spears from Houston. Her poem is in the week of November 22nd.
This poem is part of a series of poems about the Kennedy assassination, which was the galvanizing event of my childhood. So I keep having poems bubble up about it. The Vanishing Point. Dallas, left field, 22nd November, 1963, 2:45 p.m. The jet lifts so slowly it could be a memory, made silver in the sun, that skims the surface of Bachman's Lake and takes time folding its reedy legs into itself extending its white shawl of wings when it feels a wind to hold it aloft, or could be a dream. It passes like one before us, moves beyond cambered cirrus toward a vanishing point and wonder why some god or chance left us to watch it lumber so heavily, its great seal a plaster on its side. We already perceive what we've lost, don't we? Trapped inside this eye of improbability. It turns to revolution, to a thing unimagined, and we are at the wellhead to raise its sealing stone, but find nothing there. Try to make meaning of it, when all there is to make sense with are egrets rising from cattails and saltgrass, while space around us fills with wind, invisible and whole. A thrust of air bolsters us when we hold inside much too much. Not sure why I'm so nervous. I teach every day, and I'm in front of students all day long. And this is a poem that is in the winter issue of Crazy Horse. And it's called Field Design, and it's based on some time when I lived in the Midwest and was able to walk in the cornfields, corn's over your head. So, okay, Field Design. We have no roof to contain the small flock of red-winged blackbirds that fly scattershot from our green cornfield. They semaphore brief messages, flashes of red, aimed at that mousing cat who waits to pounce hotly, an enunciation of the brevity of all life. We exhale the weight of this July day as the cornfield exhausts a white mist. The crop's green tips fold over so fully, not yet ready to tassel or give to us in a fever its fruit. But what needs our attention so greatly? Not our temporality, not our confinement as we watch the birds fly out. Those feelings are always present. No, it is that the summer's 100 years old already, and the heat paralyzes our limbs, dims the eyes, so we are reduced and no longer see our design in the corn rows that we planned, rows going on and on around the contours of the floodplain. We can't see the fences anymore between this field and our neighbors. The acres all one piece now, scrolling across the floodplains to the bluffs on either side. And where are we now?
All right, I just want to make sure that I didn't miss anybody. Okay, that happened one year, and I concluded it as like, oops. So I don't want to do that. Let's give Malvern Books a huge welcome. And what would really make them happy is if you bought all those copies of the calendar and other books. There's a whole wall of poetry over here, people. I mean, and you will not find it in any other bookstore in town or even in Houston or Dallas. So David, I know, is chomping at the bit, wanting to get pictures of everybody. So if you read today, try to...
The first group gravitated up first, and then the second one. And
I'm gonna move this out of the way.
For those of you who are joining us at